So, in his response, he said he believes that this government is doing nothing. That's his opinion. But where, folks, I'm having, I'm being very much disappointed, for a lack of better word, in the office of the former president and in Lian Eugene Nangbe, is what that make him, why he said that make him to say the government is doing nothing. One thing he said it is, or it was this current administration who made the political climate of our country to be toxic. They make it to look like, no, and when you are a government, you're doing nothing. According to him, he said it is, or it was this administration, this government, when they were in opposition, the Unity Party, when they were in opposition, it was the Unity Party who make it to look like when you are in government, when you are a government, you are doing nothing. So based on that, since the Unity Party, when the CDC was in power, and the Unity Party said that the CDC was doing nothing, so therefore, he, Eugene Nangbe, on behalf of the office of the former president, is saying they are following the same trend of the Unity Party to say this administration is doing nothing as well. It's doing nothing as well. Now, fellow adherents, many of you, including some of you that are listening right now, lots of people, including some of you that are listening right now, you call on various platforms and you tell Liberian people, normally say the United Party used lie to come to power. And they are using lie to govern. Many of you can say those things. Some of you, right, especially from the CDC camp, you say these things. You make that particular statement. And according to you, many of you can say these things. That the lies of the United Party will catch up with them. You say those things. Now, if you are making those statements, at the same time you believe that since the Unity Party used lie to come to power, according to seditions, Unity Party used lies to come to power. You say those things every day. So does it mean you as an opposition party as well, you want to use the same lie to get back to power? Is that what Lian Eugene Nangbe in the office of the former president, is that what they are telling us? That they want to use that same channel to come back to power. He said, the Unity Party, he cannot say the Unity Party is having some gains because it is the Unity Party who make the political climate the way it is. They were the ones who usually play blind eyes to every gains of a government when they were in opposition. So therefore, he, Eugene Nangbe, speaking on behalf of the office of the former president, cannot, on behalf of the CDC, in fact, he said he was speaking on behalf of the CDC. So he was telling us that the CDC is telling the Liberian people that Unity Party, they were lying to say we did not do anything to come to power. So we CDC, we will lie to say the Unity Party is doing nothing, so we'll come back to power. That is what that's what exactly he said to the Liberian people. So here comes this question, folks. Then what is the essence of you coming to power if you are not different from the Unity Party? According to you, every day you sing this as a song, that the Unity Party people lie to come to power. You consider yourself to be someone who believes in the truth, someone who believes in the reality. But you want to use the same lie to come to power. Then what makes you to be different from the Unity Party? And I think this is the deception, folks, that we usually see in the political climate of the country, in the political corridor of Liberia, where when someone is in the opposition, they will consider all of the wrongs of the government. All of the wrongs of the government, they will consider it. They will see nothing good about the government. When they come to power, then they want for the people in opposition to see them better as well. And those people in the opposition too will say, you did debt to us, we ourselves will pay our debt. And this is the reason why, one, the issue of the fight against corruption, we are not succeeding as a country from time immemorial. You know why? Because politicians in this country, when they get to power, the only thing that comes onto their mind is to pay debt instead of governing truthfully per the law. They do not do that. They do not do that. What they will do is to go after people to pay debt on people that, according to them, when they were in opposition, who did something to them. That's what exactly they do. So therefore, with the statement coming from Len Yuchinangwe, that because the Unity Party people say, listen, we did not do anything correct, so we ourselves will say they did not do anything correct, or they are not doing anything correct. We'll use the same lies to come back to power. Now, you remember, folks, that CDC people usually say the Unity Party people is witch-hunting seditions. They are witch-hunting seditions. According to Unity Party people, that CDC people rather, they usually say that. So, in a nutshell, Eugene Nangme also said that, although he did not deliberately say it, verbally, he did not say it, but that also tells you that if the CDC come back to power, they will also call in their war, witch hunt people. They will do the same things that Unity Party people doing as well. Because you know why? They are following the fourth step of Unity Party, for which a party, they say the party is wrong. The party is not doing the right thing. But they themselves, as an opposition party, that should be setting the example, officials of the government or of the opposition of that party, that should be setting the standard to say, listen, as an opposition party, these are things we will do differently, especially speaking on behalf of the party and speaking on behalf of your political leader who wants to be re-elected. You should be telling the Liberian people what different will you do. But instead, you tell the Liberian people will do the same thing that everybody is doing to us. What makes you to be different? What will make the Liberian people to trust you now and pull you back? Because you know very well, so you get there, you go in to focus on the Liberian people. You're not be focusing to govern with sincerity. With lack of a better word. But instead, you will be focusing on going after people. You'll be focusing on bringing out cases against people that you have no proof of, because according to you, The United Party people did it. So the Liberian people now will only be in a situation where there will be no improvement in their lives. In their lives. So that means on the come back to power. If they come back to power. CC is trying to tell us there will be nothing the country. And former president, we are come back to power. They will not do the same thing because United Party people did it as well. So then why is the essence now the Liberian people voting against the United Party comes 2029? Don't you think it is necessary now? The Liberian people just say, okay, then let's just remain with the United Party. Say you guys want to do the same thing, then there's no need. We'll just remain with the United Party. Because I think you should be preferring new ideas. Telling Liberian people what different will you do to compared to what the United Party is doing. So if the United Party make the political climate toxic, for which, according to you, when you're doing right as a government, United Party says wrong, you should say no as an opposition party. We can't do that. Because this is not good for the country. That's the kind of standard you should be setting up. But you said no. CC are saying no, they will not do that. The same way United Party people say, you're doing nothing. We also will say we're doing, you guys to doing nothing. The same way United Party people will report that they go after people, we also will go after people without proof. The same way if there's corruption in the government now, right? The same way there are allegations of corruption, people stealing, doing that one, doing that one. We also will do the same thing that United Party doing. So there was the essence for Liberians that the CC will come back to power, that people will go stay in line and vote for job we are for. Then what's the reason? What is the reason? And I think Eugene Nangme, that particular area, that particular part of his appearance to the media, it was a disaster to the party CDC. He made the opposition, the CDC, to look very bad. To look like, in fact, the CDC are serious for governance. Now they have no plan for governance. They want to they're coming back because they want to pay debt. Because they want to do some of these things again that United Party are doing. Very Liberians. And it's serious. I'm laughing, but it is serious. Because when these people who are holding key positions in a party like the CDC that has the propensity of coming back to power, and when they are making these statements, when they are having these conversations, that means it is something they mean. If they do not change it and they come to power, it will be another 6 years that will just be turning one circle. We'll be turning one circle. And that is the reason politicians, especially folks from the opposition, should have messages, should have plans for the country, because you are a government. You will start going after people. You will start missing the mark. And fellow Liberians, this is the pathway. This is what exactly I'm sensing from the office of the former president and the CDC. This is what exactly I'm sensing. I'm getting afraid for the country. Because the truth that is, I'm not telling you, you see, come back to power, or you're the party remain in power. But the truth there is a party like the CDC, they got huge possibility of coming back to power more than any other party in the opposition. The same way the United Party has huge chances of remaining in power, that's the same way they almost like 50-50. So any of those parties, between the two or the rest of the opposition parties, they can come to power. So when a party like the CDC, when a top official of that party is making such a statement that, listen, the current administration, when they're in opposition, they're sitting in the day to all will do our own. That means we're getting nowhere as a country. Because when they get back to power, instead of them focusing on governance, instead of them focusing on improving the life of the people, they'll not focus on those things. They will focus on how to go after people, how to things that will not benefit the people. That's what they want to focus on. Which will not be good for this country. Especially as a country with the level that we are on and the years that we have existed. Our development should be urgent. Our improvement should be urgent. Every Liberian should have the urgency of development, of moving forward. But it will have the mindset of, okay, you go after me, I'll go after you. You decide to do myself, I'll do it. Say you are not doing the right thing, I myself, I'll not do the right thing. If we have that mindset, like what exactly you think I'm going to say to the Liberian people? We're going nowhere. We're going nowhere as a country. So I'm getting afraid though. Let me be clear. I'm getting afraid. Because anytime I know the CDC, they are a party that they can come to power. You cannot just sit in your house. You just daydream and say, CDC will not come to power. Yeah, with no politics, you guys will say those things. But a huge possibility. The same way there's huge possibility for United Party to remain power. A huge possibility for ANC to come to power. There's a huge possibility. And that these are the reasons why when people of the kind of youth in Namibia, when they are making such a statement, we need to be fast to raise those issues. So if they are thinking, they need to start teaching it now. They see you guys, if what youth in Namibia said, if that is what you guys have agreed upon, according to him was speaking on behalf of the party, that means you guys need to go back and change that. Change that. Because if you have that mindset to say United Party people did this and it's not good, so you are saying you do the same thing, it's not good, then I think either maybe we'll find another party that will get good plan, or maybe we'll just remove the United Party now. Yeah. And this is not good for the format of the country. Okay, folks, those of you just joining us, we'd love to say welcome. Welcome to the Talking Point on Blaze Radio 90.7 FM. Folks, continue to put in your transaction *799 *9#. Put in your transaction to make your number visible. Let's get a few more people. They will see our best who can run to the system. This person here is Elijah Nuobono. He said, good evening, Ambassador. I'm following the platform from the deplorable road leading to the Zina Hill community in District number 6, Montserrat County. Thanks for finding us, Elijah Nuobono. This person here is KONAH Samson Kun. He said, I'm watching from Nema County Electoral District number 3. Thanks for finding us, KONAH Samson Kun. This other person here is Joseph Tama. He said, I'm following from my district number 6. Resident, I think you mean resident in Montserrat County. Thanks for finding us, Joseph Tamba. Okay, thanks for finding us as well. First, keep putting your transaction *799 *9#. That's the code. Let's get 10 more persons coming in. They will be able to go for draw to give 250 people cash. So let's just get 10 people, put in five tickets, then we'll be able to go for our job. 10 more persons, that's or five tickets, then we'll be able to go for our job. So these things they are necessary. The reason why it is important for us to discuss these statements, because every opposition, they are a government in waiting. And when they are in opposition, they start to make these kind of statements. We should start to criticize it right now, to critique it, to raise the alarm. Because if they do not change it, and they carry that thing in government, you and I, the ordinary people, we are the one that will suffer it. The woman way there in River says, she'll really suffer. Because guess what? Most of these people in government right now, when they leave power, the next 6 years will not be broke. Some of them, the next 10 years, they'll not be broke. Some of them, their salaries and other things, they enter into business. They invest in other places. Okay, you might say, okay, some of them stealing, it's possible. But some of them, they are doing some investment. So even when they leave power, they will not be broke. You know, we don't suffer. The people that who every day they depend on the hand to mouth. They go sell, they buy 1 cup of rice to eat. These are the people, because there will be no much policy to improve their lives. And that's why, as an opposition, which is a government in waiting, you start having policies right now that will shift the lives of the people. You should not be focusing on what your opponent did to you, so you will do the same thing to them. Because if you start to do that, it will be a disaster for the country. You should start to set different precedents as an opposition, to make the Liberal people know that, oh yeah, this person is different. They are in the interest of us. But he said, no, we'll be like the United Party. But he said, you're better than them. Then why make better now? You say in the interest of the Liberian people, but you say you want to do the same thing according to you, like United Party people have been doing. Then what make it a bit different? And this is sad for our democracy in our country. It's sad for the far march of this country. And that's why we got to say these things. We know some of you, our friends out there, you will not like it, but that's the truth. We got to say these things. Because some of you say, we know you'll try to hide it. You know within yourself, this statement is not correct, but because of the party mandate, you have to hide it. But some of you, you really agree with what I'm saying. Although you will call to, to make the party mandate to know that, okay, they are the men working. So these things are very important. We were not, and that's the essence of the media. And this is where lots of folks do not understand lots of media institutions, right? Because when these things are coming out, the media will raise these questions. You feel like the station is against the people. Well, no. The station is after the safety, the growth of the country. The journalists, they are after the growth of the country. Because how long from now, 2029? Is it possible that in 2029, anytime anything happens, you see come back to power? They imagine the party comes out of power and they get that mindset that whatever the people they will do the same thing. And to them, according to them, the United Party is doing bad. So they come in and do the same bad. Just imagine. It will be very bad for our country. First, keep putting in your transaction *799*9#. Continue to put in your transaction to make your number visible in the system. Let's see how best we can open the phone line for you to have your say. I'm open phone line here. Yeah, that's start calling. Yeah, but these things are not good for the democracy, for the full march of this country. We need to be clear and say these things. So let's see. According to Eugene Nangwe, he was speaking for you. So if what he said, if that's a plan that you guys have already agreed upon, you'll change it. Because it's not in the interest of the country. Maybe you guys thought that it was in the interest of the country. It's not in the interest of the Liberian people at all. No, it's not in the interest of Liberian people. We do not want you to start doing what United Party, according to the United Party, doing wrong. We do not want you to start going after other people. We do not want you to start finding the wrong steps. If you come to power, when you are elected, you should do the right thing. Things that will transform the life of the people. Make yourself, set yourself apart. Let Liberian people know that, oh yeah, this opposition or this CDC, they are ready to lead the Liberian people now. Yes, someone sit in the corner and say, okay, I made a mistake to vote against the CDC. But the way they are in opposition, the way they're portraying themselves, it means that they're ready for business. So I think I'll vote them in 2029. These are things you'll be saying, not just come, not to say, oh, because United Party did it, so you'll do the same thing. That means you'll be discouraging. Even some of your own people say they will not want to vote for you. Okay, so 777-907-907-0887. 11107. Call us this evening to have your say on the talking point on Blaze Radio 90.0 FM. Folks, those of you just joining us, we'd love to say welcome to the talking point. It is on Blaze Radio 90.0 FM and Blaze Online TV, and also our online radios on. Those of you watching us online, the link in the description. In the description. Just check right there. That link at the bottom. That's our online radio link. You can also listen to us through our online radio. Very crystal clear and super. You will get us. Okay? So call us tonight to have your say. But don't forget, keep putting your transaction *79 and *9#. Like we say, we can just get far more pressing. We hit our system and start putting out cash. *79 and *9#. That's the code. Put in your transaction to be one of our lucky winners. Let me go to the full line and take this first caller right here. Good evening, you are live. Okay, I hope I'm getting. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, man. Yes, Mohammed Kamara calling from New Georgia State.
Mohammed, go ahead from New Georgia State.
Yeah,
you are sounding like you're far from the phone.
I said, CDC, kind of power again because they got to on a series. And I do want to call ourselves concerned like Robert Trust. Let's start fooling the people.
Oh, all right. Thank you.
Get it?
Yeah, we are getting you.
Yeah, this is kind of got away.
All right. Thank you.
I want to call ourselves concerned like Robert Trust. Let's start fooling the people. People.
All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks for having yourself from New Georgia. Good evening.
Good evening, KONAH, and good evening to the people of Igbo of District number 6. My name is Dr. Minister Kitchion. I hope you are discussing two issues, right?
No, we're discussing one.
Okay, because you're talking about the former president.
Yes, so the reason why we played that, because it's from that statement that Eugene Nangbe also made that statement.
All right, let me come there. Thank you. I'll listen to you. But then, if you follow our country history, one of the causes have been that Liberia now ready to be that developed, or we're not being focused on our country to get on development. Whenever president can impact, we will always undermine, either we overthrow you, another government can there, if that particular person be in power, if another person planning to overthrow you until we are not being focused on our country. Okay? So, you'll be like, at the time, Unity Party was not in power. Okay, I tell you, the party was in power. There were 2 years creation of the CDC. They criticized the past leader, they criticized the past leader. Until that time, came 2017, for them they began to take power. The second was still going on. So why is in the government? But then if they had a mindset, say, look, say the president doing it to me when I come back, I will fight back. Then who you doing it to? Are you only doing it for your very self, or you doing it for those who you feel that they say they are suffering? You will say, oh, that people are suffering, that people are suffering. But then when you can't power, when the mindset is, you will fight the opposition, but you are not focused on the country. But then that mindset is to change. Because if it's not changing, country will not go nowhere. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thanks for having us. Let me take another call. Good evening, you are live. Good evening.
Thank you, Rufus. How are you doing?
I'm okay, Pascal Davis.
Thank you. So, a member of the concerned these kinds of topics are so important, and that people who understand sport. I think all of us follow what he said. He was asked specifically about the statement that you were male. Eugene said, well, she spoke as an individual. And all of us respect that. Eugene said, and the recordings are there right before you. We broke ground for Emory Hospital. We call Rabbit. We broke ground for 14 Mandatory Hospital. We call Rabbit. We broke ground for the RIA room. Construction begins. George Weah went to LPRC, built a office. He went to Freeport and built a head office. He went to break ground for Maritime. He built an office. He built park. He went to Riverfest.
Remember your name everything?
Built hospital. No. So he said, Unity Party didn't see it. And he said, George Weah did nothing. How can you want me, Eugene, and Pascal and the rest of the others to celebrate groundbreaking ceremony when nothing has been done? No, my man. You can't see the Unity Party. We need to stop those councils. I know when you say, when you come back, and how you do it, then you will not come back. Where did Eugene say that citizens are supposed to come back? No. So, for example, if the laws of the country, if people go against the laws of the country, for example, in a case of COPA, where the laws were being destroyed, the law will be undermined. Are you when CDC comes back, we're not supposed to launch the investigation? The president told all of us in this country, the recordings are there. He said he did not know as to how the building in Lopa was before how it started. He said he didn't know how it began. Are you saying to all when CDC comes back to power, we're not supposed to initiate an investigation to know as to how the building process began in Foya? We don't know how the yellow machines were being procured. You were right in a country when a different statement made. Somebody said it was 50 million. Somebody said it was 25 million. Somebody said it did not go through the PPCC procurement act. Are you saying to if a responsible government comes to power, we're now also supposed to launch an investigation? Is that what you're telling me?
Nobody said
Are you
that.
Also saying to us?
Pascal,
no, wait.
No, Chief. Nobody said that. What we are saying is for you to say Unity Party did it wrong. So you are doing. You say you yourself too. You can't do it right. That's what we are saying.
Who said they can't do right?
Eugene Nangbe said Unity Party people did not appreciate the CDC when they're in power, right? So therefore, the CDC cannot.
No, he did not say so. He did not.
But you just said it, right?
Wait.
Chief. Hello, Pascal.
You
read on the show. You just said it just now that you name all the things that says Unity Party people did not appreciate the CDC. They said the CDC did nothing on your position.
Yes.
So you, Pascal, you cannot say Unity Party people did doing something too. You now said it just now.
No, I didn't say so. My man,
no,
when
Chief,
people,
thank you, Chief. No, you read on the show. You said that they come and say different thing. Good evening.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
Good evening,
Ambassador Rufus. Good evening, Ambassador Rufus KONAH.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ambassador Rufus KONAH. I am Spencer Mohammed. I call from down Coast Spoon Hill, one time community, and a member of concern like for just.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ambassador Rufus KONAH, you asked a serious question, and the answer is CDC is doing it differently than Unity Party. What makes me to do so? I mean to say so. Hey man, Ambassador Rufus KONAH, over the last 6 years at this time, Unity Party was perpetually protesting. Even the vice president today, for all who be protesting around, even endorsing the campaign of President Weah. Oh, Ambassador Rufus KONAH, have you seen CDC done this? I mean, during the last 3 years of this administration? The answer is no. When last have you heard President Weah endorsing protest? Since he left power, what is President Weah doing? He's focusing on building his political party headquarters. He's building a multi-million-year building for his political party, unlike Unity Party. that spent 12 years in power. Hence on 3 months later, President Bwaka was all around here. He even went as far as saying like when people say we have opportunity to play with 16.5 billion in the great country. But one yet my brother who was telling me say CDC not coming by, he was going behind Joe Bwaka. The man that told him say we squander your opportunity and make it who he is today that he's not even surviving. Yet he carried Joe Bwaka and make him president. Then Bwaka did not stop there. President Bwaka said, I leave you on loan. Hey man, my brother, you take a loan man, you make him president. When last have you seen President we are saying he spun opportunity or anyone leave on loan you want to compare him with Bwaka? It's no comparison.
Okay.
That's why you see the president. Yes, Ambassador KONAH. That's why you see the president conglomeration of the opposition. You see majority, they are well structured and there's a huge administration for you look at the opposition, I don't think they will come back. This opposition is not radical. We are targeting because the baby must live, black people must live. We have investment yet on the party that do not have investment, that were desperate and wanted to carry this country to war. So therefore, in my mind, President Bwaka is on record of referring to the Military Hospital as the empty building. He also referred to the Military Hospital as the empty building. How can the people who said those things announce the British groundbreaking ceremony when law is on record saying that President we are doing groundbreaking ceremony and the
Spencer,
so today we celebrate
Spencer,
the government have done nothing.
Okay.
And henceforth, President we are returned 2029. Thank you very much.
Spencer.
Yes.
So you believe that the government has done nothing because yesterday the Bible said the CC did nothing too, right?
Thank you. That's why we are mature. We are giving them the benefit of the doubt to good comparison.
I get you.
That's why you feel.
my man, see you, man. Agree. And this is why exactly the CC say. So that the dollar you guys have. Agree.
Good evening, Ambassador KONAH.
Yeah, good evening.
This is Joseph Tama, and I'm home this evening from District Number 6, Masrado County.
Yeah, go ahead.
Ambassador, let me say thank you. And let me say bravo to the former Vice President of the Popular View. She spoke as a mother, she spoke as a leader, and she spoke as a patriot. She coming up as a former Vice President, a former First Lady of Bon County, speaking the former manner she spoke, I must appreciate her. And she said some key things. You know, she said about the groundbreaking of the maternal home or hospital that is about to be built at Duburo Clinic. That is welcome. And she spoke lengthily about that. And these are things I feel when this government is doing, all of us should appreciate and take that into consideration. Secondly, she said there are a lot of media, and media speak year on year that are certain stories don't even bring out. Definitely.
Okay.
We know of many of them who are only there to criticize me inside of the government, but they don't tell the public. So they think that the government is involved into, and some of the projects that the government is dedicating around, and some of the finished projects that this government is also undoing. It's so frustrating to find out. So young people who gather themselves are exonerate of the CDC, calling themselves justice. I don't consider them to be justice.
All right, Chief, thank you. No. All right. We're not allowed to attack any group. Yeah. Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Yeah, James Tumorite.
Yeah, thank you very much for the exclusive recognition. This is James Tumorite. So thank you for the discussion and your own analysis. For me, I'm on the other side. Yeah, contrary to analysis.
Go ahead, Chief.
Like in the formal information, the minister said people came in with lie and other things, all this. They didn't see whatever that was going to be right. I always said it. There's an adage that says, if they say the dog, the man bake the dog, then they made from dog to man, a usual thing. due for which government is elected is to do good. So a government is doing good. Enough for opposition to be passing around blowing for government is doing good. Make sure you do good. If you do all good, opposition will not talk, they will just be quiet. But if you do wrong, if they are there talking, so you are not elected to do wrong. So that wrong you are doing, I want to talk about. Nobody there to blow home for people for why the good is do, why the good is not good. And the place where the thing started from, before the former information minister made that remark. That former vice president, she's trying to negotiate her who due benefit that they are denying her. So she want to go there and negotiate for it in the form of prison.
Oh,
that one vice president position in the prison. Pay yourself not to press up position to the party government. That's good for her anyway. But when it comes to this one, nobody going to be very hard here, Joseph Waka, for why he did. He did good, the people will see it. But what we dare to talk about is the wrong that he will do. We'll talk about it, but not to judgment. We'll talk about it.
So, James.
That's why he said the Embrace Hospital is nothing. Quiet about it. But when you do wrong, we'll talk about it.
James?
Like, for example, you want to get now people, they say they're going to fight. But Russia is scaring the country. They think Russia is saying we're going to fight. He barely 100 10 million individual contributing, nobody individual. And you want to live it and start talking how he get good car, how he working on good road. No, in that opposition business.
Yeah, so James.
Opposition is
we understand that opposition will always look for the area where the government is not doing well to criticize the government on this issue. We are aware of that. But for the officer in charge, or let's say the chief of staff in the office of the former president, to say they cannot grade the government or say the government doing anything because this current administration, when they were in opposition, they did the same thing to them. So Dylan said they were paying their debt. So
he don't get it. He don't give it as an example. That is the role of opposition. Opposition that to point out your wrong and not to point out what good. Your detail for which you elected was to do good.
But
so
listen, James,
nobody will talk. But if you do wrong, we talk.
James, so are you trying to interpret Eugene Nangbe? Because Eugene Nangbe was clear. He gave the reason for which they cannot tell us that the government, whether the government doing well or not. He gave a reason, and that's the reason he gave.
He couldn't use that as an example.
Okay.
Or no opposition could be the government. That's why I want to go and negotiate. Then by taking prayer, once she left our president position, she made a whole council to go against her own party. That's what she wanted to do. No, he's taking prayer.
You're not start accusing the woman question again. You're not start accusing the woman. All right, thank you, Chi. You're not start accusing the woman here. Good evening, you are live. Okay, patient. Yeah, go ahead, patient.
Concern la prayer for justice can very it can help people.
My man, can make progress people. Yeah, because no, but patient, that be weird too. Because working a group of people one day, all of them talking for CDC, so make people concerned to now to elect CDC already.
You said that what the sister generally is gonna be independent, but he voted for somebody. Voted for somebody.
Okay.
You voted for somebody.
So that means you guys are independent, but maybe you can vote for President Weah.
Be concerned, la bread.
Yeah, go ahead, G. Go ahead, Mama.
Okay, what's the issue?
Yeah.
My brother, I agree with you, the number 100%. When in the country, the country is divided, President Parker divided the country. You expect for CDC to come and lead United Party on job? When President Parker took CDC on job, you expect CDC to lead United Party there?
Yeah, because you're different now. You're in the interest of the country, President Parker is in the interest of the country.
President Parker divided the country.
Then you're not the country.
Not divide the country. Yeah, when we come there, we're not the country. We're not the country, but not on our level. Now you hear me, you see how they put treating CDC people. That's today the job case here. Nobody are being arrested. But when I you get the drag and Samuel Jackson or Samuel Jackson. For today's job suspect, no hang on anybody. So that's an antenna. When CDC can't power more pimples, United Party people, no. CDC can't get their own job. So you expect all the United Party people on job?
So you just start dismissing people.
Well, dismiss people too. They think the country divided, KONAH. So all we need to do is to if President Bakala in power.
So those people,
You expect us to see President to United Party
so patient.
when President Bakala to you.
The people not get party now. We know we are getting CDC people are getting the party. There are some people not get party. When you say these things, you think the people not be afraid to vote for you?
You feel that you enjoy in the government vote for Baka. When you feel that you feel in the pain, 2029 you make decision. Everybody in the market crying. Now when you can't see United Party person, nobody will identify themselves as United Party person. So when you feel the whole 2029 you go vote for them again. And when United Party people crying. And when United Party people crying, go in the market, nobody want to say United Party, everybody say, I vote for that mail. You vote for the mail, we. Motorcycle that vote for the mail, I say, I'm in that mail. So who vote for the mail?
Okay.
And when they vote in your summer, go and vote for Baka 2029.
Thank you.
But for all, we're not pressing Baka. Thank you, Kura.
Thank you. Y'all paid that.
We'll pay them.
You must speak in the Eugene language. Good evening.
Yes, good evening.
Hello.
My name is good evening, big brother. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening. What's the name?
The name is Arvin Che, and I call you from Soaking the Diamond Creek.
Please go ahead.
Yeah, straight to the issue. You see my senior brother, President Weah, the former president. He said that he was not a politician, and I believe him. Come 2029, I'm a president having to come back. There will be a different ball game, positively in the interest of the people.
But Eugene Nangwe say I'll be paying that.
Eugene Nangwe is an individual.
The mayor speak on behalf of CDC. The mayor speak on behalf of the office of the former president on behalf of CDC. The mayor said he speak on behalf of CDC.
No, he does not have President Weah heart. See here? He does not have President Weah heart. He does not control President Weah mind. President Weah is not a politician. President Weah come 2029, you're going to be the same government of inclusion. President Weah, a powerful politician, he loves every life. Being United Partisan, being CDC, being ANC, he loves every Liberian. So, you know, I'm just saying, you know, that politics, you're just saying your own thing. So, to conclude, let me a little bit buttress my brother. President Weah, he went to China and he signed for the 2 wire bridges. He didn't stop there. During the dedication ceremony of the 40 military hospital, President Weah signed $22 million with the Chinese government for the laboratory that Blackout break ground for 2 years back that the people is about to finish with. President Weah didn't stop there. He paid our children was fees. At the same time, our children are going to free Saturday class. Saturday class at the time we were in the 12th grade, we pay for Saturday class fees. But President Weah done our children not pay for Saturday class fees. He didn't stop there. He gave our children scientific calculator, free scientific calculator. He didn't stop there. Our children got to take it was he sent 10,000 liberty each and every student that come. So, my brother, President going to come back, come to the President Weah development, and some in the party, in the diving, in the passing around, they do all kinds of things.
Okay.
So we know that. President going to come back. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Chief.
My kids.
Thank you. You just want face what usually I'm going to say. Good evening, you are live.
Thank you, KONAH. Good evening.
Good evening.
So this is for us of Prince Olaken.
Yeah.
A phone from District 5. KONAH, you are not doing justice to the conversations. Look, for you to allow that quote-unquote concerned librarian for CDC people to make the public believe that during their regime, everything was okay. Some of them are even saying that you go in the market today, thing prices are escalating. I agree. Look, this is why I told people, I don't know when the market will reap the dividends, their efforts. During the regime of President Weah, the same way thing prices are today. It's the same way. But for somebody to come and make the public believe that during their regime, everything was roses, ask them how much was a bag of rice? before they left power. Look, I don't want to speak in defense of Unity Party, but I think the Unity Party Color Brigade, they are not doing Unity Party justice. You allow people to come in on public media with misinformation. You people, the Color Brigade, are having meeting all over every week. You allow them to go here? No. These are the people we were here. Concerned Librarian for Justice, where were you when the born naked was Susu? Look,
Yeah,
when you guys.
I think let's try to go on the topic. Yeah, we should not
So
divert.
now with the issue of Eugene, you know, the people they can learn. During the campaign, Eugene Nangbe said if CDC wins, rather, they will see to it Unity Party, they will take them out of job. It was said during their last campaign rally, during the run-up election at their party headquarters. Today, the same Eugene Nangbe is bringing the statement and he brought that you guys were defeated. In fact, since they were defeated, they can even point to their defeat. The first speech of President Weah at the party headquarters in being a journalist. The second speech, in being a pool washer. For them to perform. And the issue about election, hello?
You are live.
KONAH, am I live?
You are live.
Let me conclude.
Yeah.
When we were telling them, they were talking, you like it, you not like it at 12 years. And I told them the issue about President Weah and Presidente, it was not his right, it was a privilege. The difference between CDC and Unity Party, when Unity Party lost, they went in their closet, they re-governed us, they identified what was their shortcoming. But since the people got defeated, they're moving all around and calling here. No rainy season ever saw CDC going to celebrate program outside of Maserado. Today, they roll on paved road, they ain't Grand there.
Thank you.
I dare you doing the regime of them. Grand road was not looking as smooth as today.
Okay.
Those shameless people, I don't blame them. Unity Party Color Brigade, they align they concern like prayer for justice. I can't.
I need the people. You know that they concern that brother can get a hat on. Good evening.
Good evening, my son.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, veteran bar calling from Johnsonville, concern librarian for justice.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, my brother dropped the la do la. Can't we celebrate our party, our program in Grand there. We work up. Are you paved the road for coming to here? That road was paved on the president we are. Up from Grand there, can't it? That road was paved. So don't lie. Lord, my brother, as he said, so he say, CDC when they come back to power because our radio tone, the radio on FM that we pay there. No, they tell like man talking about we pay there. We're not going to do which one thing the way you never do which one thing. They do and which about the thing yesterday war to President do today. When you get in power, you are which one thing the Malian. Ain't getting me?
Yeah, we get it.
I think I probably war. That's not probably war, and we will not do it. But the one where we come to power. If you working, you are never Palestine because you move all sedition there as my daughter said, second grade. You move all sedition there. Then you telling all that will come to power. We will carry the same power to the mansion. So keep the people there. Those are campaigning for all. Those are helping to win the election. We're not getting a job. They will kill you Palestine there because we want for Jesus to see our face. We'll not do that. Every Palestine that campaign with all, those are supported all, that campaign with all, get them all, those are supported all, and from different parties that join all, that will support all. They got to get jobs. We can't keep the people there.
So,
you know that one, my son?
So we start doing the country, it means that we're going nowhere as a country. Oh.
No, that's nowhere. But you want people can't keep the people there. Jobs are helping me now. I'm not getting a job. Jobs are helping me. I'm not getting a job. So when they feel move all solution there. So I'm not getting a job. They will help me free.
All right.
We'll not do that.
All right.
So I supported all that. They go win. We'll get a job. We'll move everybody for them.
So,
thank you very much.
All right. So you agree with Eugene Nangbe that y'all paid that?
Yes, we agree with him.
All right. All right. Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Thanks for having us. Good evening. You are live.
I'm very concerned Librarians for Justice. The good is tormenting the guys. You know? If I don't come on, this is Edmond car.
Yeah, go ahead, Edmond.
You really have a chance to now. So, my brother, you know, all the statements that politicians will make at a particular time, when you come to governance, you don't see some of those things happening when you come to governance, you know.
But you can see some happening. I said, but you can see some happening.
Oh yeah, of course, of course.
So it's possible this statement can happen.
No, this statement it came from somewhere. You know, that statement came from the issue of former Vice President Joel Howard Taylor. Mind you, a couple of weeks ago, and another first, another second, they've been talking about her benefits. How come you are now telling us that we should see some good that is happening and opposition should not just criticize? Oh, that's of you. She's our mother. She stay with me, our former vice president. We support her for that. But then she made mention of one hospital that is in a reality. So what we are saying is that if yesterday you could see 14 military hospitals visible, you saw the Emory Hospital visible, you saw the visible spot park, you saw the PHP, the West Point, the Clarendon, and you said that was nothing. Those ones we are talking about, nothing. Then you're talking about one hospital that it cannot be a reality. Should we go and praise it? We'll say that nothing. That's it. Okay. So look at the issue about the president. What has he been able to do since he as a president 2 years and about project? Come on, man. Where is the project? What can you show? You are, and the reason why the United Party government cannot do anything or acknowledge the CDC government when they are delegating these projects is because they told their supporters that there was a cheering government. They were not doing nothing when we were in power. Only year to dedicate a project as a journalist, you know you are whatever you are getting. 2 years, 5 plus, one project has Baka started to Liberia. You just dedicated solar farm. You know about it, you know how it started? 2023. Okay? This is about Zentral Road. You know how all of these roads started? The contractor was water to the contractor, and the roads were going on before the government could come to power. So if they say that they did to all, we are not doing none. We are not doing none. Every day there were protests all over. We are not doing that because we know that when we do that, it will help to increase the housing on the Liberian people. So whatever the Unity Party did, we are not doing one. But when it comes to fight for us, automatically when we come, we are going to go after corrupt. We will not do it how we did it the first time. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Let me take another call. Go Eileen, you are live.
Thank you very much. Hey, my brother.
Go Eileen.
Thank you very much. Brother, thank you for your discussion this evening. Just want to inject this 4 point. You know, brother, it is now time that we hold our leaders accountable based on what they tell us during the campaign period. This administration that in power today, when they were looking for votes in 2023, what do they say? They campaign on the mattress of job creation. So some of them are very partisans that are going on this radio
Spencer. Yeah. You're trying to change our topic, please. We're not allowing anybody to change our topic.
But we're on the same topic now.
No, not the same topic. We perceive it. No, I'll give you 1 second. I can give it to you. No, Chief. I said 1 second. I can give it to you, Chief. Yeah. Yeah, please. 1 second. I can add on it, please. What? Let me take this call. Good evening. Good evening.
I'm a taxpayer.
Yeah, you say what's the name?
And my name is a taxpayer.
Taxpayer?
Yes.
How will your name be taxpayer, Chief?
Yes, because my name is Kanel M. Peters. I'm just trying to tell the Liberian people that I'm a taxpayer.
Okay, where are you joining us from?
All right, let me give my upvote to what all these concerned citizens of Liberia say.
Where are you joining us from?
I'm joining you from Gary and Hill. Yes, sir.
Yeah, good. So before you go further, right? We are not discussing what concerned Liberia people say. We are discussing a statement from Eugene Nangbe. So we will not want for people to change our topic. No.
I understand, KONAH.
Yeah, go ahead.
I understand. Okay, let me get my output.
Yeah.
Just please second. Let me tell what the output of Eugene Nangwe said and what the other people are saying. Listen, I'm a tango driver. I am on the road from Labiro, from Mostarado County to Maryland to Grand Gillette to Sanford, Grand Crew, Polu, all the roads I'm on it. Listen, I think what the woman just said, that woman, there is no way during the CDC-led government that woman is a lie. It's a political lie. And then, we on the road, there's people from Tapeta going to the Polo, entering, through whiskey that.
Okay, thank you. I'll hold you there. Listen, I'm not. In fact, I'm not taking any more call right now. Listen, let's be clear, right? Let's be clear. I'll pull her to the call a little bit. We will not want for people. We are not looking for what kind of projects CC did or what kind of project United Party have done. We're not discussing projects of administration here. So if you have nothing to contribute to the topic, please don't call. We are talking about a statement from Eugene Nangwe which we play and we give our analysis on. If you do not have any contribution to that topic, you are not forced to call tonight. Other people want to call. Give them a chance. Let them call and express their thought. But for you to call, you can say, since he didn't want, you only party didn't want, I will cut you off. I do not like to cut people, but I will cut you off. I'm serious about that. Let me go to the phone and take this caller. Good evening.
Yeah, Ambassador.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah. Thank you for the analysis of voice of the public defender and respondents. And my name is Arvin Bayu, the third, and I join you from the most abundant district number 1, Kingsburg, most of the BP star.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, thank you. Let me agree with you factually on the analysis, and let me agree with Judy on what he said about the former vice president. Look, certain things people are missing out tonight, and I want the public to know this. There is a slight difference between lies and criticize in the whole world. There is no country that you can go in. I say opposition will come and start praising, ruling party, while especially the main opposition that is aiming to come back to power. They will try to criticize everything you do. They want you not do the one good. You not do the one. You're supposed to do the one. But the last that I hear, I listen to and I voted for this government is this government said that before somebody dies, with no investigation, the government will come out and accuse public officials that sent to send the 19 naira jobs case happening, which former government official that year of former opposition that year accused, even Joseph Baka or even the speaker, this person that they didn't want to give the job. On let everybody just waiting for the so-called investigation they're waiting for. The 16 billion yesterday. The United Party told us 16 billion was lost. People rented down here. They made some TV songs. Where is the 16? Why they get 16 billion and bring it back? That is a lie. And they criticize. You don't expect the men to come and say, yeah, they seen and you know the party who they did it. Even carry two lies. The party lies too much. So that's the thing people missing out on that. There is a difference between lies and criticize.
Okay.
So that was all the men senior.
Yeah.
Thank you for the opportunity.
All right, thank you. It's just like he did not see it the way he said. He said it different. The man say it different, he say it different. Good evening, you are live.
Thank you. The man who refused to tell me how you became ambassador.
Yeah, please go ahead quickly. We are running out of time.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
You did number speaking from the office of the former president. It does not mean that what he says that exactly what the president will do when the president comes back to power. He said he's just trying to preempt. Okay, now for instance, what the president who is in office now said that in election way or somebody cheat, there will be no Liberia Mr. We are never said that. Mr. We is a therapy. He had a country, he had everybody. It was seen that this time he have been taken in this country. He's the first black African to accept defeat among the men coming to our nation. So the statement, it should not be so
you say he's a what?
I say he's a only black president that accepted defeat and congratulated the winner.
You sure?
Without announcing official announcement.
I get you, but
check your record all around the world.
All right.
So Mr. said it as a spokesman. It does not really mean that what the president would do when he comes to power. But the man is a very peaceful man. He loves everybody, and I believe he has the country at heart. And I know he will put everybody on board. Unity Party, or whoever. When you are qualified to do it, it's not like UP, where it took over 96% of the people from one region.
Okay.
From one country. All the looking, heading all the positions. We're not going to be there.
All right.
We'll come back to town. Thank you.
All right, thank you. But it's just that Goodluck Jonathan accepted defeat 2015. It's just that John Dramini Mahama accepted defeat 2016.
Without announcing, No, I'm asking you, without announcing, without an official announcement.
Why am I go with I now? Okay,
thank you, Chief.
Thank you, Chief. Go evening. Good evening.
Yeah, good evening, Ambassador Rufus KONAH.
Yeah, good evening.
Yeah, thank you very much. Are you getting me clearly today?
Yeah.
Okay, this is our David Samuel on the legacy of former President we are called Omega Mark and a proud member of something like Brent for Justice.
Yeah.
Ambassador KONAH Rufus, you see, what you said about Honorable Nangwe, if it is true that he said it out of frustration. Are you getting me?
Go ahead.
Okay. If it is true that he said it, then he said it out of frustration. Because there is a man with contemporary leadership idea. For such a man to be sitting and see a country being run somebody who got a public administration in a 50, that what he learned doing those, they no longer applicable for country attend notice, it makes all Liberians to speak out of frustration. You see, when you get your public administration degree in a 50 and you did not go outside of the country to further your education, anytime you come to leadership, or the presidency, the country can be naughty as what we are experiencing under the leadership.
All right.
You see? So now, what is happening? The late councillor, he spoke out of frustration. It's not something to be considered as the character of the CDC. The CDC is a party of law.
The man, let me pause this more, right? He said he was speaking on behalf of the office of the president and office of the CDC. I played the audio. He said it. So I don't see where the frustration is coming from. But according to you, he was frustrated. But again, I did not see where the frustration was coming from. But he was clear because the Unity Party did not acknowledge what the CDC was doing during that time. So they themselves, he himself, or as a party, speaking on behalf of the CDC, they were not. So he said Joel was speaking as an individual, but he was speaking on behalf of the CDC. But go ahead.
Yeah, the frustration. You're talking about why it's frustration. It's frustration that are visible. Okay. You look at the frustration, what is happening in the country. Yeah? Look at what is going on. It's very in the state. There's never I said that somebody who got public administration degree in a 50 should not be serving a president in any country again. Only in Liberia is happening. You see, there is a man, Mr. Nangwe is a man with contemporary leadership idea. They are not opinion to consider me as a consultant for this government. If they made a consultant as a consultant, this thing will go on smoothly in this country. Okay. But they have failed to do it.
Thank you. Thank you, Chief. Thank you. Thank you. We are already out of time. Folks, we cannot take any more call. Yeah, we are out of time already. We cannot take any more call. So let me say to some of the callers, this platform we always try our best for us to say our best we can provide the right information. So somebody say, George, we are, former President George, we are, was the first black president to concede defeat. I start to name, I give a list of presidents who accepted defeat. He said no, before official election. Okay, let me say this. Goodluck Jonathan in 2015, he considered defeat to Mohamed Buhari, even before the Independent National Election Commission of Nigeria declared result. He came out and announced and announced, let's say, I call it considered defeat. Goodluck Jonathan doing his first time. So it is something that is clear. It's not, sometimes we know that, okay, you will want to appreciate the former president that he did well, of course. When you are defeated, when you know you are defeated, why you have no option but to accept the defeat. And that's what election goes for. But again, he did that. That's thumbs up for him. But he's not the first. Or he's not the only. No. Okay? Let's set that record. So that information, no, it's not true. Okay? Yeah, it's not true. And there are other people who can even go to the extent to say, in fact, former president, we are the first person to do it. No. Even in the 2017 election, the current president, he was vice president at the time. He was vice president. He considered defeat even before the official result came out. He considered defeat. So these are things that we got to pass on this information. So, you know, you guys, the public, will be aware. But let me say many thanks to every one of you. Thanks for your calls. Yeah, we cannot take any more call. But let's say this, right? Concerning the issue of the of Eugene Nangbe, the statement, like I said, it is something that is scary. Because you are a government in waiting. And I heard other partisans or supporters of the city as well, people who support the idea to say, oh, yeah, we will do it. We will go after people. We'll pay that. Then that means there's no need for coming to power. That means you have no plan for the country. You only come to power to go after people. So if you do not have any plan for the country, then why should Liberian people waste their time to go vote for you? That means the Liberian people should not even waste their time to vote for either they can choose another party. If they think the United Party is not doing well for them, then we have lots of parties. Yeah, they can vote for other parties. But then they should not vote for the CDC. Because if you will say you will come to power to go pay debt, so say the United Party people can do it, you pay debt, then there's no need for you to come to power. I'm clear about that. So again, we hope that what other people say, that somebody said, oh, the former commissioner did not mean that, he was frustrated. So we hope that. And we hope that it will not be the reality. But if it is the reality, and the CC1 comes to power, then there's no need for CC to be voted to power. And there's no need. Because it will have little or no impact on the country and on the lives of the people. And I think when you come into power, your priority should be to change the life of the people and improve the country. But if you come to power, they'll pay debt. Oh yeah, we don't want you. The Liberian people do not want you. Okay? First, let me say many thanks to you. Thanks for having us here. I know some of our friends, will say sometimes, will say some of these things they do not, they find out us, but that's the reality. Yeah, that's the reality. That's the reality. We got to say these things because the interest of Liberia matters, and no matter who is involved, when you say some of these things, when it has propensity of negatively affecting the country, we got to call you up. So Eugene Nangwe, your plan for coming about the power is far from the reality. And if it wouldn't remain with that, if that's what exactly you are saying, if that's what you would do, what you guys would do, then the Liberian people, I don't think they need to vote for you. to enroll for the CDC. Folks, have yourself a wonderful time. Join us tomorrow for another fascinating. It's going to be the midweek edition of the program. Until tomorrow, have yourself a wonderful time from Pinsville. Bye-bye for now.